Yo, what is going on, guys? SpaceKong here. In this video we're going to be discussing all the possible expansions slash DLCs for 2017 and what we might be expecting further on, and how ZeniMax are going to basically release their expansions slash DLCs. So we've just got the player housing for the first quarter. Well, basically ZeniMax are going to be releasing DLCs every quarter of the year and one expansion, so that kind of works out to be 3 DLCs plus 1 expansion. So we already have the player housing for the first quarter of the year, and it's no secret, but for the second quarter of the year, yeah, we're going to be getting the Morrowind expansion. And well, we basically have 2 more DLCs to come this year, and we already know what they're going to be based on, as ZeniMax have already told us that they're going to be dungeon based DLC. As for what dungeons they're going to be, we're not sure, or how many they're going to be, we have no idea. But usually when they release dungeon-based DLCs, as previously, like the Ruins of Mazatun, Cradle of Shadows, yeah, that DLC, and then we had the Imperial City, which also had 2 different dungeons. So we can expect to have at least 2 dungeons per dungeon DLC. But we're not sure what they're going to be or where they're going to be, because, well, we kind of have a little bit of a hint, because we can go to the Clockwork City in the Morrowind DLC, but there's no dungeons for the Morrowind DLC. I mean, we have a trial, but we don't have any dungeons, so, you know, we can only speculate that there's going to be 2 dungeons for one for Morrowind and one for the Clockwork City, as far as, you know, our best guess can go, because they have kind of hinted towards that in the for the future. And as for the way that ZeniMax are going to be releasing their expansions DLCs, essentially, we used to have 4 DLCs, and if you had ESO Plus, it would mean that you get all 4 DLCs, and you wouldn't have to pay any extra because you're on ESO Plus. But they've kind of changed that now, and I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, yeah, it's kind of good in one aspect and like bad in another. So rather than getting 4 DLCs, we now have 3 DLCs for the first quarter, the third and the fourth quarter. But for the second quarter, we're now going to be getting something called an expansion, which doesn't count as the ESO Plus membership, so you won't get that for free on top of it. So yeah, that kind of sucks. You have to pay real money to get the expansion, but they're going to be a lot bigger than the DLCs. You're going to get like a whole zone, new quest lines, and trial. So is it a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, yes, you're getting less for what you would usually pay your ESO Plus membership. You were promised 4 DLC a year, and that you can get them automatically without having to pay any more. So yeah, that kind of sucks that they've gone back on that word after you've already been paying for the ESO Plus membership, if you are, that is. On the other hand, I can understand why they've put a price for the expansion, because the expansion is going to be a lot bigger. But I reckon what they should have done is done the 4 DLCs plus 1 expansion, so that way they didn't, you know, upset anyone who's already got the ESO Plus membership. But I guess, you know, they're only human and they have to sleep, so, you know, it kind of makes sense. But essentially, that's how they're going to be doing things from now on. 3 DLC for the first, third and fourth quarter, and then for the second quarter they're going to have an expansion. But anyway, I thought I'd make this video real quick, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and found it useful. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, please leave a like and subscribe, and as always guys, have yourselves a great day. Peace!